All right, third take. Okay, so let's hopefully this is gonna be it. Okay, so anyways, welcome. I'm back up here with another message for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. Last but not least, that slot for personal readings is open. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? So yeah, rant over. So let's go on and get it popping with this message, okay? So the message is virtuous woman. What is a virtuous woman, right? So Proverbs 31 defines a virtuous woman as one who leads her home with integrity, discipline, and more, okay? All the virtues she practices are the, where are we at? Sorry. Are aimed at making her husband's life better, teaching her children, and serving God. Okay, and let me read that one more time. Okay, so a virtuous woman is defined as one who leads her home with integrity, all right, and discipline, okay, and more. All the virtues she practices are aimed at making her husband's life better, teaching her children, and serving God, okay? So what this energy is here, what this message is really saying here is, like I've always been telling y'all, you are the leader. You lead, feminine, okay? So this is that energy here where you are very influential, right? Is that the word, influential? Yeah. It's like I don't want to slide down my tongue correctly. Anyways, you have a lot of influence, right? This is that energy, especially being on a walk, especially if you're connecting with God and you are a part of that tribe, right? It's your job to be the walking example, okay? This is that energy. At the end of the day, the best thing you can do in a man's life is to show him him. Lead him back to him. Lead him back to God. Lead him back to the starting point, right? Back home. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of our masculines, you know, not every masculine, but a lot of our masculines, they be lost. They lost. You know what I'm saying? And this is that energy, as well as the feminines. As well as the feminines. If you're not connected with yourself, okay? So it's dark as fuck here. You know what I'm saying? So this is that energy here where you are that beacon of light. You, right? So it is your job to use what God has filled you up with and lead the people in your life. Your significant other, your family, whoever you are vibing with. This energy has to do with you being of service. And I ain't talking about oh, I gotta be a maid or this, that, and the third. Fuck all that worldly shit. You are of service, right? A virtuous woman is of service. So that being said, you are here doing what God needs you to do, right? This is that energy here where you are the leader of your expedition. So that being said, your masculine is like support. Your masculine is like the bodyguard. Your masculine's here to fucking like protect you while you getting these messages out. While you out here doing your fucking purpose. While you out here being a vessel and being a tool that God can use. You know what I'm saying? This is that what that message is really perfusing off. That's what a virtuous woman is. A virtuous woman is a woman of God. Does everything for God, right? This is that energy here. And being, as you're learning these traits and really picking up these skills, this all comes from fucking with yourself the long way. This all comes from you connecting with yourself the long way. This is all comes from you connecting with God and fucking with God the long way. God ain't hard to fucking find, y'all. Like, this is an energy where people's making it fucking difficult to get connected with God. Right? And especially you, feminine, you got a fucking womb, sis. You got mad intuition. Like, this is that energy, like, there ain't no excuse why there ain't no direct connection with you and God. You and God should be this. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to life in general, fuck relationships, that's worldly. We'll come back to that. The overall life. When it comes to life, right? A woman experiencing life. This is that energy that you're going to have to be valuable. And I don't give a fuck how much money you have. I don't give a fuck how nice you are, right? How bad you are, etc. The characteristics of a virtuous woman will always outstep every fucking thing, every fucking worldly thing you connect what a feminine should be. It would always outstep that. A man know that. A man fucking knows that. You know what I'm saying? So this is that energy in these moments in these moments in time. Oh my God, y'all. Sorry. Get the message. It's about you tapping into that God energy, that God frequency. Have you connected with God? Have you been speaking with God? Have you been working with God? What have you been doing to get you closer to God? Because when you're fucking with God like that, you're learning these lessons and you're strengthening your bond with God. And it's your fucking job, right? It's your job to take what the fuck you learn and bring it right back down to your masculine. To bring it right back down to your husband. So that shit will taper down, right? So this is that energy where you start to break those generational curses. You start to create that, the new version, right, of yourself, right? Because, you know, you live through your kids, you know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is that your seed goes on, you live forever. You know what I'm saying? So this is that energy really stepping into your role as a feminine. You are here of service. So that being said, let me say this shit. You are here for service. So that being said, if you get triggered by me saying that, we need to dive deeper within that. I'm going to say that one more time. They really want me to really emphasize this energy. You are here for service. All right? So what I mean by that, you are here for service for your husband. You are here for service for God. You are here of service for the world, all that shit. And what I mean by that is we're not connecting worldly shit. We're talking about godly shit. You take what you learn from the fourth, fifth dimension for what God has downloaded within you, right? You take that shit down and you now teach your husband. You now enlighten your husband or your mate or this, that, and the third. Your family members. That old dude across the street. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy. You are here of service. And if you are not doing no fucking work, no wands, you ain't on your fucking job. Hence, that you ain't valuable, sis. You ain't valuable. What I mean by that is you ain't even discovered the value within yourself. Hence, you ain't valuable. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. You are here to learn all that you need to learn. Goodness sake, women mature faster than men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You grow up faster. You know what I'm saying? You hit puberty, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know you're the fucking leader. You're the leader. And what I mean by that is don't get worldly with that when I say that. All right? I'm saying as you're in a position where you are responsible for your household or whatever you're trying to create. You are responsible in leading your partnership in the right direction. So that being said, let's read it one more time, right? A woman who leads her home with integrity, discipline, and more. All the virtues she practices are aimed at making her husband's life better. Okay? Teaching her children and serving God. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. This is about you really stepping into your womanhood. That's true womanhood. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy when you step into your power as a woman. Once again, what we learned today. You are of service. Feminine. You are. Right? So that being said, you are a service to your husband. You are a service to your children. You are a service to God. You are a service to the world. Right? You stay on your job. You take what you learn and you teach your husband. You teach your children. You teach everybody around you. Right? This is that energy, right? It's about us really stepping into that energy. Stepping into that womanhood. Stepping into that leadership role. Stepping into that new version of yourself. And what's so funny is about this whole entire thing is that, like, as I'm talking to y'all, I can feel these changes and shifts and when it comes to the collective where we're going. You know what I'm saying? We're going into this, we're in this new earth, but new earth is forming every day. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, that karmic shit ain't gonna fly, bro. That karmic shit ain't gonna fly, bro. Sis, it ain't gonna work. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be left. You're gonna be lost. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us being in a position trying to figure out what our hot girl summer is, we need to be in this position of connecting with God. Because I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Right? A lot of y'all are looking for a partnership. A lot of y'all are looking for a mate. A lot of y'all are looking for connection, but not understanding the basics. You got to understand the basics of yourself first. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy here. Like I said, I believe I said that shit in the last reading for the feminine was, fuck looking for your husband. You need to look for God. Fuck getting to know your husband right now. You need to know God. Right? So that being said, so you can know God and build that relationship with God and take everything that you've learned and bring it to your mate. Because your mate is what? It's here to support. Here to provide. Here to keep you safe. To make sure you are on your purpose. To make sure you are of service of the world. Right? Because this is that energy where I feel like we got it fucked up. I'm dead serious. Every time, like, it seems like it's either deviant or viewed deviant to even be of some type of service for your man or some shit like that. Like, y'all viewing it in a way where y'all ain't even connecting with it from the fourth, fifth dimension. It's an energy where we don't need to be getting connected with the world. When I say that, it's about you being that spiritual lighthouse, being open and bringing people back to God. So that being said, if you ain't even on that shit, you ain't ready to you ain't in the big boy leads. You ain't in the big girl leads. You know what I'm saying? You ain't playing chess. Nigga, you playing checkers. You still completing your karmic cycles. Which that's fine. But it's about time for us to complete them bitches. So we can step into these new realms. So we can step into these new parts of ourselves. Right? They keep telling me. They want me to read it again. Proverbs 31 defines a virtuous woman as one who... What is this, y'all? Damn, I can't see. Anyways, it defines a virtuous woman as one who leads her home with integrity, discipline, and more. All the virtues she practices are aimed at making her husband's life better, teaching her children, and serving God. This is that energy where it's about God, bro. It's about your Trinity. It goes God, your partner, and you. I'm talking about a kingdom partnership. I'm talking about a partnership with God in it. So please don't connect your demo if God ain't in your shit. Okay? This is not for those that God ain't in your shit and that's not where y'all looking at. Okay? This is for those that God is all through your connection. Making that holy trinity. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what any man got to say. This woman here, these characteristics here, will put an end to all that. Because they know. They know. But ain't nobody going, bro. Which I understand. Motherfuckers play the field until God sends you home. So that being said, till God sends you to your partner. Till God says, yeah, this is who it is. You know what I'm saying? This is... Even speaking on that, sorry my readings are all over the place, or this message is all over the place. They're just throwing a lot of stuff. So take what you need and leave the rest, right? Even you, feminine, this is it. When you're by yourself, when you're doing work by yourself and you're improving your life and you are connecting with God, you start to understand and see the God within you. You start to build the confidence within you and understand who you are, right? When you start to understand who you are, right? This is where you start to see God work miracles in your life. You start to see God shift things in your life. You start to see God actually work in your favor. You start to see God work on your husband, your mate, whoever you're dealing with or desiring while you're watching this, right? When you walk with God, when you are filled with God, your partner's going to follow you. So that being said, you're helping with the grooming process of getting a masculine back home. Getting a masculine, showing a masculine who he is. Who is he? Right? This is that energy in these moments in time, feminine. Ladies, you're not going to bag a man with your fucking ass, your breasts, your face, what you can do in the bedroom, how nice you are. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't going. Not no man of God. Not no man. What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? What can your masculine learn from you? What can you learn from your masculine? If your partnerships are not based on purpose, they're shallow partnerships. So that being said, that flame is going to burn out quick as fuck. Like quick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You have to be doing shit. You have to be doing things. You have to be on purpose. There has to be a purpose for your connections. Right? So this is that energy here. This is that, the message is here. Are you ready to step into your power? Are you ready to step into your role? If you're not ready to step into your role, that's fine. So go get ready. It's okay to not be ready, as long as you are willing to get ready. But don't take too long. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, you got to remember, we do got that cap. We do got that wall. We don't want to start acting right when oh shit, I'm getting up there. Let me start acting right. No. You want to know, you want to learn this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time here. It's where, do you want a true partnership? Because if you want a true partnership, you're going to have to work. A true partnership is work. Y'all working. Y'all on purpose. Y'all focus on God. Y'all doing godly shit. You ain't moving out here like these karmics out here. You ain't moving like these birds out here. As well as, you're going to have to be a woman to be able to hold the kingdom down. Can't no woman hold no motherfucking kingdom down if we're in this position of searching for attention and shit. Where we can get that little fix and shit. Right? That is the downfall of a fucking kingdom. Right? So you're going to have to be able to know who you are, tapping into who you are, and understand that you're a virtuous woman. You got these skills within you. They're just dormanted. It may be a little dormanted. There may be a little some shit that you picked up along the way, a couple bad habits here or there. But it's about working through, cleaning out that baggage, cleaning out that crud that's suppressing them characteristics within you. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a beautiful message. Defines a virtuous woman as one who leads her home with integrity, discipline, and more. All the virtues she practices are aimed at making her husband's life better, teaching her children, and serving God. That's a beautiful message. Anything else, God, that you need me to say? All right. So when you walk within your purpose, when you tap into your calling, that's when you'll start to really understand what this truly means. Then you'll really start to understand how powerful this feminine is. You'll really start to understand who you are, why you are so valued. And motherfuckers may not give you your brownie points. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers may not give you your credit. They may not give you your flowers. But that's where you give yourself your own flowers. You give yourself your own credit. You give yourself your own brownie points. You validate your fucking self. And even the way that I'm speaking to y'all. This is a woman that's worked. I've worked to create this. And constantly working to create this. But the thing is, there's a burning desire within me to work to create the best version of myself. So that being said, are you willing to work to be the best woman you can be? That shit gonna be hard work, babe. To develop this shit, This gonna be hard work. We gotta break habits. We gotta break cycles. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. But the fact is, it's about you walking with God, connecting with God, and staying true to yourself and true to your cause. And why you're doing this shit in the first place. Because if you forget why you're doing this, you ain't gonna do it. All right? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot for personal readings if you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those. You can DM me or email me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl. As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these bits, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. I want y'all to have a good night, and bye-bye.